Right, hello, so hopefully it notifies people I'm on. I can't stream very long today, because I've got some relatives coming over later. So, there we go. So, basically I've got a chance to stream now, or I can't stream at all today, so I'm doing it now. So I'll be on for a bit, just doing this to have a chat with people while they're on, if anybody comes on, and then obviously I won't be on for the rest of the day. I might keep using that M4 actually. Anyway, hopefully it notifies people that I'm on. This will be a pretty boring stream. I tried to do a members stream Friday and it basically didn't notify anybody, so I'm going to try again tomorrow with that. What's the button? Yeah, tab to do the manual look. I was just wondering with the red dot there, if it's actually that bit there it projects from. I assume it is if that's a little bit on the side where you can see something in the thing. So I have to check that building and then get out of the thing. Right, Hawker Genesis. I was saying at the start of the stream, but I don't think anybody was on at that point. I can't stay on very long today because I've got relatives coming over. So I'm just going to stream now while I've got a chance to do a stream. And when I did, I tried to do a members stream Friday and nobody got notified about it, so that's typical. It's building down there, isn't it, the one actually I'm going to? Okay, so anybody visible? Alright, Byron. I'm going to try again doing a members stream on Tuesday, because when I tried to do on Friday it didn't notify anybody, so after waiting for about 8 minutes I just got fed up and went off. So I'm going to try again Tuesday, tomorrow about 7 PM. But hello everybody joining. But yeah, like I said, it was just frustrating because obviously you'd think they'd notify people when you do member streams, but apparently not. Right, there's nobody visible at the so which are the two buildings I need to check in? The big warehouse and that little one on the side, so I have to check the one on the side first. Yeah, I was saying, I don't think anybody did, because I waited for about 8 minutes, and I can't remember seeing any comments. I think I was just rambling on to myself, waiting for people to come on. Nobody did, and then I just got angry and, like, you know, turned it off. And then I obviously deleted it afterwards, because there were no views on it. So, yeah, I'm going to try again tomorrow at 7 PM. But again, the problem is, if it doesn't notify people, they have no way of knowing I'm on, because it doesn't let you, even as a member, view a member stream without getting a notification. It's a stupid sort of system they use. You don't need to clean a mask if it's in good condition, no, because there's nothing in the mask that's dangerous itself. I mean, if you want to give it a wipe out with a disinfectant wipe, there's no reason not to, but there's not actually anything about the mask itself that's dangerous. Yeah, so assume there's absolutely nobody in this building I just went in. Right, so let's try the next one then. Over here. Yeah, it should be absolutely fine. Sometimes just you have to worry about talcum powder if they're covered in that, but if that's not the case, then no need to worry. is somebody over there. And another one. Yeah, I'm still pretty exhausted from work at the weekend because we were really busy at work, so it was one of those, you know, typical days of not enough staff in, having to do loads of work, you know, so I feel just really achy and tired now. There's a guy just looking at the wall. But yeah, I was going to try and redo that member stream tonight, as I've got relatives coming around in a bit. Won't be able to do it tonight. I thought that lamp was somebody. So I am in the right building. I assume level 1 means this floor and not the ground floor. I don't know if they use the US system or like the British system for doing floors in this. I keep forgetting I can do this with my camera if I want to. Oh, it is down there. Okay, so level 1 just means ground floor in this because it's using the American system. Right. Oh. That was close. Yeah, and that buzz isn't anybody's phone, by the way. It's the game telling me that you need a laptop. Oh, no. Is that the guy? Yeah. There's another one there, isn't there? What, did somebody get into yours, Byron? Or have I missed a comment from somebody? I can't see a comment if there's that. But my phone's set to lock as soon as the screen goes off. Personally. Especially because with modern phones you're going to have loads of like card details or banking details, aren't you, essentially saved into your phone. Right, Navarre? Right, so the extraction point, whereabouts is that? So, southeast of my position. It's basically that way. Most of it's been alright, but when it was really dry and then we had like the rain for the first time, that kicked loads of it up. So my hay fever was really bad for a day or two after all the, like we had a bit of rain, but obviously I'd rather have the rain and everything be dead. But yeah, it seems to have like normalised again now. But yeah, it was quite bad for the first couple of days after the rain started. And it was like setting my asthma off a bit as well, you know, it's giving me like a really dry sore throat and sort of one of those sort of coughs that won't go away. You know, my inhaler would help, but it didn't sort out. But thankfully it seems to have gone back down again, even though we've not actually had loads of hot weather again now. It's a lot of the grass is coming back. Is there anybody on that bridge? I'm sort of thinking what points they might be trying to guard if I need to work out how you put binoculars back in your inventory, because I, in theory, can have binoculars in this game, but I don't know if any of the loadouts by default have them in. So I might have to, like, you know, go into the loadout screen and manually put a binocular pouch on my rig, just because it'd be quite useful on maps like this to not walk into an ambush. Okay, so it is literally just down there I want to go. Get that one or not. Find out in a moment if I get shot or not. Oh, they actually got M4s on this map. Oh, that's cool, so I can actually nick their mags. Oh, I did get that guy. Yep, here we go. Let's try a different map then. Right, Peach. I was saying to a few of the people, I've got relatives over later, so I'm having to do a stream now, because when they come over, obviously I have to be social. And I'm still like aching from work at the weekend, because we were really busy. Let's try a different map then. I have to go to the main menu, don't I, unless I'm playing online technically. Actually, might as well just do host game and make it friends only, because it just makes it fast to swap maps. Let's do an intel retrieval again. Might as well do tanker. I'll put some more enemies on if we're doing tanker. 25. So I need to look at binoculars, and I'll probably change to a full-size rifle rather than M4 if I'm doing a map like this. Right, okay, so for the binoculars, I'm assuming it's on like your plate carrier or something. Yeah, binoculars, but you can't put them on the back. Right, I'm going to have to replace a magazine with binoculars. I'll replace those 2 pistol mags with them, just because pistols, I've still got loads of pistol mags on here anyway, but I'd rather have primary mags. Yeah, well Daniel, the problem is on this game is it has one of those things where sometimes the AI is much better at seeing you than they should be. Could use a classic AK-74. Just sort of zoom scope on it. Let's do that. Let me just check I've got the scope set up how I want it on the... Yeah, the game's called Ground Branch. I don't want the Glock, do I? Yeah, good. The zoom is. Because I want it on that. Yeah, right, that's how I want it. Right. Let's go back to, what, with a load of airsoft type gear, Peach, or air pistol stuff? Or are you on about something else? Right, so I need to go from the stern to the front, and it might either be in level 3 of like the superstructure, or it might be in whatever the compressor valley. Okay, that's what they call it. So yeah, superstructure accommodation or the compressor valley. Right. Yeah, within a week I should be getting a couple of more airsoft guns, Peach, rather than air guns, but they're ones that I think I've said to people before. One of my friends had, and he's having to sell them, and because he knows that, you know, I've not done anything stupid with like DIAC guns or whatever, he's willing to sell me the RIP type ones, because legally he can do that. It's just he then has to take responsibility if I do something dumb with them. He's trusting, like, you know, if he sells them, me not to just go and wave them in front of a shop clerk or something. So oh, for when you go on holiday and get to shoot real guns in America, yeah, very nice. I wasn't even thinking about that. But yeah, so, what was I going to say? Yeah, I'll end up putting that SUSAT on the G36 I'm getting, because I think it's got a rail on that, so I can just stick that on it, it'd look quite good. The shadows in this are good. And the reflections are good as well, actually, saying that. bet there's more guys somewhere in the main superstructure. Oh, there's one. Oh, that's a bad shot, right, okay. I suppose I could technically use the pistol for this. I'm not going to check all the rooms because I just want to see if I can get to where the intel is and then plan an escape route. Alright, that's level 4, so it was level 3, wasn't it? One of the places it might have been, so we'll have to check all this for. PC. Yeah, I've got a couple of air guns, as in like air pistols and air rifles, but yeah, airsoft guns are alright, it's just like I said, I've not really got anywhere I can do airsoft actually near me. But that's still the sort of thing I wouldn't mind getting if, you know, I get the offer to have them cheap. The only reason I switched to the Glock in this peach was after that guy stopped a mass shooter with 8 out of 10 shots from his Glock or whatever it was, like a month or so ago. So I was using the SIG before then, but I thought, you know, that guy who got all those good hits with the Glock, let's honour him in the game. Right. Oh, it's on the far side of this level, okay. Well, it might not even be on this level either, but... Right, is there a guy just outside? Because I thought I heard somebody whispering just then. I can't see anybody directly there. Yeah, sounds good, Peach. As I say, the annoying thing near me is the nearest airsoft site's probably 30 to 40 miles away. And I think they only do one game weather depending on Sunday each month. So with me, with work, it's basically impossible, you know, like, get holiday off work to then take a risk that I'll get to play on that day, if that makes sense. So I've been up there before, and it's good fun when you're actually there and doing it, but I wouldn't want to just keep randomly booking off holiday days from work to hope that, you know, everything lines up and you get a game. Yeah, they had a guy turn up, I think, with an AR-15 to shoot up a load of, you know, innocent people. And then he got, like, nailed straight away by a guy with 40 yards who got 8 out of 10 shots on his torso. I think 1 in the neck, but, yeah, he fucking wrecked that guy. Again, that's how you want it to be, that somebody, like, you know, unlike those cops that didn't bother storming that school and just stood in the corridor as those kids were getting killed. This guy was literally there, pulled out his, you know, sidearm and just, fucked them up. Anyway, I think I'm going to have to go down onto the deck. I don't think the intel's up here. Still got my pistol. I just want to get up to the, like the deck, the bridge, you know, so, I can, like the cabin, so I can basically use my rifle to see if there's any guys that need clearing off the deck. Can I see any bad guys down there? Yes, I can. Sort of be careful around here in case there is somebody just standing on that stairwell. A little bit of frame drop there. Don't know why I randomly got FPS drop there. So we went down to 16 FPS from 54. Weird. Yeah, because again, somebody who's like wants to do a murder-suicide isn't going to care, are they, about what the law says somewhere. This map reminds me a bit of that Call of Duty 4 one on the tanker. Or the cargo ship, whatever it is on that one, but still. That's not one over there. Is he going to pop back up somewhere? Right, do the binoculars work? Now I put the binoculars on my rig. B is radio. Okay, how do I actually try and get the binoculars out? Are they on like a key or equipment? Oh, I've got 2 sets of binoculars now, right? Definitely don't need 2. Alright, I have to take 1 set of binoculars off this rig because I don't want, yeah, like 2 sets of binoculars instead of more mags. Barely played it, so I can't really comment. I heard it was quite good, but I've only really played the multiplayer on it. Oh, there's a guy going around there. Okay. Is he trying to now go back up the stairs onto the deck as well? Where's the other guy? Right, I'll risk going down onto that other deck now and hope that there's not many enemies left in my way. And I need to also remember to finish my cup of tea before it goes cold. Right, I might go down the next set of stairs. Oh great, and people always PM me when I start playing a game, don't they, rather than letting me play game in peace. Well, to be fair, they probably don't know I'm streaming and stuff. But yeah, at some point I'll get round to playing the single player in Modern Warfare and like Black Ops Cold War or whatever it was, but I just ended up, when I got them on sale, playing mostly multiplayer for a bit. Oh, there's one. But yeah, I have loads of mags on my rig. If you're wondering why I'm just chucking mags away like that, it's because I don't want to get caught short with like a half-filled mag. And of course, on most missions, because the enemies have AK-74s, you can just... Ooh. Right, where's that guy that was yelling? There goes the red dot. So most enemies have AK-74s, you can just grab their mags anyway. Right, let's see if my intel thing's around here. Let's just check the map, see where the middle of the zone is. That's right in the middle of that bit, okay. Oh, there's another one somewhere. Yep, there it is. Right, and I assume, yeah, I'm meant to be evacing on the front of the ship, okay. I might do the Bin Laden compound mission in a minute, because that's quite fun. Yeah, I'm not risking it now. I'm so close to finishing this, like, letting... Oh, there's another one. Look. Yeah. Oh, well, anyway, but yeah. Yeah, so let's do Bin Laden's compound. So, I do admin, don't I? Show admin panel, change map. Yeah. Let's just do terrorist hunt on the compound and make it stupid. So expected enemy resistance 50, why not? I know I'm not meant to play more than 30 AI. Compound only. There we go. This will probably be nearly impossible because I'll just be crawling out the woodwork, but it's quite a fun mission. I'll just neck my cup of tea before it got too cold. Right, I don't want two sets of binoculars, do I? So, okay, so those binoculars are on there, were they? So I'll just swap the one on this for two pistol mags again. Actually, I'd rather just put that as primary ammo, I think. Yeah, let's have primary ammo, because I'm more likely to use, like, AK mags or whatever. Now, the only problem with using SMGs in this game is that they you can't carry as many mags to them, which I do not understand why. So I won't use an SMG. I don't really want a very long gun. I'm just going to use my AKM Tactical, I think. The ACOG and the red dot on a rail mount on it. I quite like old 90s industrial, if you know much about that sort of genre. Battle frags is probably the one I want for this map. So, yeah, this is the one with quite a lot of frag grenades on. Yeah, I'll use this one. So old, like, 90s industrial, like, sort of industrial rock and that sort of stuff. Right, so there's going to be 35 enemies because of the fact that it's a smaller map, so there's not 50. But, yeah, this is a map that might go absolutely insane, and I might not have any hope of doing it just because of how many, you know, enemies might be lurking around inside. Or, like I said, like 30 of them. I've already got a weirdo on the channel. Goodbye. He's still just coming out that doorway. It's like where he goes there. We're trying to get him from the other angle. Let's close that door up behind me, so at least hear him coming through. Oh, it's just his body going funny in the door. Tell you what, I'll keep closing the doors behind me, so I should at least hear him trying to sneak up on me. I know I'm spraying loads of ammo, but with this many enemies in like the small map, I probably just need to not get killed. Right. What I want to do is go around the house and then just chuck loads of grenades everywhere. that one there? Yeah. Right. Is there anybody down here? No. Okay, so let me close this door. Oh! Shit! Okay, that was close. Right, okay. What I wanted to start doing, let me just close, actually no, the best place to do it is through here, isn't it? So, let me close these doors. Go through here. There's still probably some left around here, isn't there? Or is there? Oh, yeah. Right, hopefully that's all of them here, because what I wanted to do was just start chucking grenades off of this rooftop, but I probably sort of went into the map the wrong direction to make full use of the grenades. Yeah, so what I wanted to do was jump up here, which is always a bit glitchy. Right, there we go. Okay, so now get my grenades, and I've got 6 of them, and start just doing this. I didn't quite bounce through the door. So put another one on the balcony. And do one on the proper bit of the roof. We'll see what that does. Right, that's all my grenades. Right, let's go, go, go. Right, Jim. Right. There's already an MP7 in the game, so hopefully they'll add a P90. But the MP7's in the game, I can show it you in a minute. Hang on. But again, the problem with the PDWs in this is you get less ammo for some weird reason, I don't know why. Because I don't know why SMG mags take up more room in mag pouches than like actual rifle magazines, but there's still a guy in this, isn't there? I'll have that magazine, please, thank you. I think they might be outside the ones whispering. Right, Nick. I'm going to try and do a members stream Tuesday, Nick, because I've got relatives round in a bit, so I can't do one tonight. But when I tried to do a members stream on Friday, it didn't bloody tell anybody I was on. Probably because I uploaded a video earlier in the day. So I'm going to try again on Tuesday, so tomorrow. Oh, there's one. can't be that many of them left now. Yeah, one remaining. Okay. Yeah, I ended up just deleting it, Dan, because nobody came on. Sorry, not Dan, Nick. Yeah, I stayed on for like 8 to 10 minutes, and just nobody bloody came on, so YouTube obviously didn't notify him, or not within the first 10 minutes, and that time was already being put in a bad mood by it and had other stuff to do. So I thought, you know, if I'm going to have to just sit around and nobody knows I'm on, I'll just try again a different day. Right, Rich? Right, so where's the last one hiding then? We might be in the opposite bit over there. Sometimes you get one like literally just stood outside a door over there. Might as well go back to the AK for now. Grab another full AK mag. Pop that in ready. Let's get ready to hose down the last guy if he's out here. Yeah, he is. Yeah, annoyingly in this even you don't get any sort of UAVs. So if you're playing with other friends and you're doing it so you can resurrect each other, you can always do a thing where one person gets themselves killed to tell you where the AI are. But yeah, it's a bit annoying on this because you can't do that when you're on your own. Right, so as Ethan said he wants to see an MP7, let me change the map to a smaller map. I mean, that is a small map, but you know what I mean. One where, let's do the 747. Change map, terrorist hunt, 747, plain interior, and we'll put them on trained rather than untrained. Change map. Yeah, the gun customization is peach in this. So yeah, I'll just show somebody customizing the MP7, but like I said, I want to do this on a smaller map with the MP7 just because it's going to limit my amount of mags I get, which I said is an annoying thing, so I don't know why. Because an MP7 mag is going to be smaller than like an AK mag. But, so right, let's do an MP7 from scratch then. So if we get MP7A1, right, let's take those off. Let's take everything off of it so we can put on what we want. So we might as well have a laser sight and a PEQ. So that laser sight's the PEQ. There we go, put that there. And then do a regular flashlight on the other side. So there's that. I won't bother suppressing it, because obviously suppressing it will reduce the noise, but it will also mean it does a bit less damage and is not quite as good over distance. Yeah, they're really bad, Jim, some of the things on YouTube for not notifying people you're on. Right. Sights. I'm kind of tempted to see what the iron sights are like on this, but I'll try it on the thing. Oh cool, that one's got like tritium bits on it. Or fibre, whatever it's meant to be, I think probably fibre. So are those two going to line up with each other, or are they not going to be the right type of sights? Let's just try it, because I can take it to a little gun range down there. When you say optics, do you mean like the laser and that? It might do if you had them that far forwards, but it doesn't in the game. Yeah, that doesn't quite line up there, does it? Like that. So I have to change the irons. Yeah, I'm spraying really low, look, because that's the thing I like in this, is if you don't line your sights up properly. Yeah, right, cool, let's change the sights, because that's not going to work. Okay, so let's change that tall front sight to something smaller. But yeah, you'd ideally have those a bit further back, but in the game, obviously, you'd want a flashlight as far forwards as possible so it doesn't cast a shadow from your barrel. But yeah, like in reality, you wouldn't have them like that, no. Sights. Right, is the Embus going to be too big for that one? So the other one was called the rear sight SD ASS. So what's the front equivalent of that? So I can't actually see what the name of that one would be for going on the front. Unless that's just intended to be one that you can do with a gun's generic home sights. Let me just try the Embus one front and see how that lines up. Oh, that isn't as bad. It's still not right though, is it? Yeah, you're not going to hit the broadside of the barn with that because they don't line up. Right, okay. Don't know if there is an iron sight I can put on this that will actually work with that rear one, because I like that rear one with like little tritium bit on it, but or like fibre. But what happens if I try this one without a front one? Oh, so I can't use that on its own without front sight post, okay. Will it work with a like red dot or not? I know I could get a tiny red dot. I was just seeing if I could actually match this rear sight up, because I don't know what it's designed to be used for, that one. If it doesn't work with let's try putting it on a riser and see what happens if I do that. So can I get extended riser? There we go. Right, can I now put this one on that? So let's put that one at the front. Oh, now that's too big to go on with that riser. Okay. Let's try this and see what this is like. And then I might want smaller riser sights. Okay, let's try that like that and see if they actually line up at all now. I know what you mean, Nick, yeah. Is that all of the Medal of Honor games put together? Okay, that actually looks better. Oh, there we go. Okay, I had to use a riser with that sight. That's why. Right. Right, we've solved the mystery. That one needs a riser to work with it. Okay. Right, let's try out this MP7 with iron sights then on the plane map. Even though a red dot would be better, but whatever. I suppose I could just put my laser on, can't I, if I want to do it that way. Bad Company 2 was a really good game for shotguns kind of breaking everything, because the slugs didn't actually have bullet drop, unlike the like proper because I think the slugs in shotguns and that were just hit scan, so it meant that you could use a shotgun with the slugs and like use them like a sniper rifle. Oh, so it's just that one game is nearly 200 gigabytes, bloody hell. Yeah, I do like the MP7 in this, but it's only really good on small maps. Like this one. Because if you try using it with a scope at long range, you'll quickly realise, you know, how it's inferior to basically a carbine assault rifle. Yeah, in this they're mostly frags, Peach, as in, like, you know, it looks more like a puff of smoke, but then it kills people over quite a big radius. Yeah, the cool thing of PDWs in this is they don't really bang into the walls like the full-size rifles do. Right, I don't know how many mags I've got left for this. This is the only problem, because you don't get many mags for it. So it's only just semi-auto, so there's no burst. Okay. So as we can... Oop, no, yep. Is there another one there? I think the... Oh, no, they are trying to come down the stairs. Okay, never mind. It's like a bloody action film at this point where they can't do anything right. Okay, hopefully that did its job. Sadly not. Hopefully that'll be something they add in the patches if there's guns with folding stocks that you can, you know, change the length of the stocks. But in this at the moment, no. So it's just done on the length of the gun with its stock extended, basically. Because yes, having some of like the assault rifles with folding stocks would be really useful. But sadly at the moment they just work as a full length gun. I'm just going to do that to make sure they're dead. Looks like another guy's popped his head out this thing. Yeah, that's the weird thing of this map, Peach, is if you do this map on the full-size version of the map, they actually move around properly on the plane, but when you set it to plane only, they never change the floor of the plane they're on, or very rarely do it. So they're a lot more dangerous when you set them to the other version, because they'll actually, you know, like go up and down the floors of the plane and sometimes come behind you. But on this one you can just clear it out like room for room and they don't move. Right, I think now there's only the cockpit left. 6 remaining, yeah, so I reckon they're all just set up near the cockpit. But yeah, look at them all just stuck down there. Right, okay. Yeah, there's a couple of them up there. Oh, I'm getting frame drop again. I don't know why. I'm getting frame drop on this all of a sudden when I never used to. Oh, shit. I don't think that went where I wanted it to go. Oh, maybe it did land upstairs. Right, okay. Let's try it like that. Yeah, there we go. That should have been in the cockpit. There we go. Last of them with that one grenade. Alright, I won't be on too much longer, Peach, because, like I said, I've got relatives coming round in a bit. I'll probably do one more map. What shall I change it to? We'll do a terrorist hunt one again. I might just do the subway map. I quite like that map. So that's city, and then I want subway. I think because I've got relatives coming around, we're getting a takeaway tonight, which should be nice. But like I said, I'm making sure not to eat much during the day because I want to have an appetite for later. And I could use the MP7 again for this, but I'll probably want to do it with an actual like red dot on it this time. Yeah, I'll probably just do it like that. That's suppressed though. Do I want it suppressed? That adds a lot more length to it. Let's take the suppressor off. Have it like that. I'm going to flick all the lights off on them as well because that's fun. Although it doesn't actually assist you that much because the box can see too well in the dark. Just turn the lights back on because the problem is, like I said, I think on some of these maps the bots just see too well and it's not really dark enough to warrant using the night vision. Let's try that again. Actually, I probably won't use the MP7. Let me use... Could use the this one for love. Actually, does this have an iron sight on it if you don't have the... Ah, good, it does. Okay. So if I have that like that, can I do an offset offset red dot and have both? Let's have a look. Offset rail. Or is that going to block my view, the offset rail? Hopefully it will. If it does, I can always put the extended thing on. Let's try that. So. MP5 plus M9, alright, I'll see if they've got that, hang on. The MP5's definitely in it. Which MP5 is it in Die Hard? Just a regular one, or is it one with the suppressed one on it? I can do an MP5 with iron sights if you want, classic MP5. Then is there a Beretta M9 in this? M9A3, yes there is, okay. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. That didn't last long, did it? They were already looking at the door by the time I opened it. Let's try that again. It might be my fault for doing this map with the AI on, like, not untrained because of how close the corners are. Can I not close that door? Oh shit, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if this map's going to work with them on trained, with just me on it. Try again. I'll try a different entrance, because I want one where they can't actually come from behind me. Which one's the south entrance? Ah, this is just a stairwell. This one might work. Yeah, exactly. Like that. There's a bit in Surviving Edge Weapons where a guy shoves a sword through a letterbox. What he called, does it? Can't even see if I'm hitting. The only problem with this with the irons is that it's a bit too close to your eyes to actually see. You know, like the big drum bit takes up a lot of your vision. Definitely would prefer this with probably a red dot above it. I know you can do that, but I like having a classic MP5. Alright, let's see if we can lure some of them out with frags. Not a massive fan of the M9's iron sight, in all honesty. Too small to see if I'm aiming where I think I'm aiming. Let's flank round left now. And I'll have to go literally after I finish this map because it's getting a bit close to the time I need to go. Again, don't know if I hit the broad side of a barn doing that. No. No. Right, I'll shove a red dot on the MP5 and try it once more, then I'm going to have to go. Right, MP5 A5, rail adapters, top rail mount, there we go. Sights. Can I now put the riser on top of this one? Yeah, I can. Okay, so let's do that with a riser so I'm really clear of the iron sights. Then sights. We'll just do a holographic one. Oh, that one doesn't fit, okay. Does the 553 fit? No. Does the Cobra fit? No. Looks like a lot of these ones won't work with that riser. I ideally want quite a decent sized one though, not one of the... But that's actually a raised sight anyway, that one. Yeah, it looks like a lot of these don't want to work with that riser, so let me take that off. Let's try that. And we'll try that entrance again, because at least that one you only have to go down some stairs. It might be peach. It's also because on some of them they don't feel... Oh, that's a really bloody dim red dot. I can barely see that. Okay. That's not going to be that helpful, actually. Again, the red dot's where I want it. It's just, that's not a particularly good red dot. It's definitely better than using the iron that takes up nearly all the screen. It sounds like I might have to go in a second, by the way. Yeah, I'm going to have to go. Sorry about that. But yeah, I have to sort out the better red dot next time.